Hi everybody. So today I'm going to give you a bit of a quick tutorial on how to plan a route in Outdooractive. One of my subscribers asked a question because he'd watched the full video I've done about Outdooractive, which is quite comprehensive. So what I wanted to do was do a very quick tutorial on the mobile. It's very similar on the desktop, how to plan a route. So in Outdooractive, your default screen is the map here. If I go to plan, I can now start to plan, and it will default here, starting off where my current location is. A couple of things you can select here that are of interest. One is, different types of activity. So it will, assume things like speed and that. And then the other one is here, this right-hand icon, like a squirrely one. That is either automatic or direct route mapping, and there's a reason why I'm going to show you that, because in some cases the automatic isn't always the best. Anyway, I'm going to go up to Holland's Cross. If I do that, you can see this has automatically taken me the shortest route following footpaths. Now, as it happens, I don't want to go that route. I want to go along Hollowford Lane. So if I just undo that and change this, I can actually just, or the other option is go back to auto, but just zoom in, and then that way you can again avoid the auto selection of footpaths, which might not be what you want to do. So there's a couple of options there. Zoom into a low level of detail, or you use a straight path, and it is as simple as that, and that will go along the footpaths automatically to wherever you want to go. And then you can come back down here again. As you see here, it's gone down a route that I don't want to do. So what I do, just come back and then zoom in a bit. And you see what I'll do here is go back to this direct route. And then that way I can go where I want. You can then switch this back on to auto route again, and it will follow the road. So be very careful when you get close to footpaths. Otherwise it will try and take you down then when you might want to go along a road. So we can just do that. Again, it's done it there, as you can see. So I'll just change that to the linear sort of route like that. Okay. So, and you can move points around. So if I'm not happy where that is, I can just move it to there. So, quite flexible. Anyway, let's carry on with this. We'll go back to Castleton down the road. Just showing you. So there's a few little things. Oh, there you see again, it's done the footpath. But anyway, we'll carry on this route back home to Castleton. Okay, and then what you do, simply save a plan. You can give it a title. It'll default to one. You can show on your map if you want, but that's showing you the route. If I now save that plan will show in my list. Important thing to do here is synchronize it. If you synchronize it, it will synchronize between your desktop and your mobile. So if you're planning on the desktop or the mobile, you want to switch both ways, just press that sync button. Simple as, that's going to sync them. Okay, go back. That will now show in your plans. So if I go to my plans, there it is. I can go in and edit that if I so desire, etc, etc. I can turn it into a route, which I'll show you, but that shows you, the time it will take you, the distance, the elevation, a map, the elevation profile, what the weather is today. So that is how to plan on Outdooractive, and then you can then simply download this as well to your phone. If I press on the bottom here, you can download that. So I always recommend that when you're navigating, that downloads an offline map. And if you want to navigate, and I'll show you in a different video how to navigate, that will now navigate based on my location. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you find that useful, and I'll catch up with you next time.